Good morning everyone and welcome back to Contour with Callie. I have a lovely full body 25-minute Pilates class for you today, so come straight to your mat, feet hip distance apart, shoulders down and back for me, lengthening through the top of your head. We're going to inhale to prepare and we're just going to do some gentle head tilts from right to left. Making sure your core is engaged, you are lifting up through your pelvic floor, and you are exhaling on the head tilt and inhaling when you return. We are just mobilising our neck here, just warming up the muscles. Nice and slow and controlled in your own time. Okay, when you next tilt your head, I'd just like you to roll your chin to your chest, back up to the side and return to centre. You should feel a really nice pull down the back of your neck as you roll that chin round to your chest. So again, just take your time with this. Just do a few of these here, nice and slow and controlled. And that's your last one there for me. We're just going to do some gentle shoulder rolls backwards. Again, just mobilising the shoulders. Make sure your pelvis is still and neutral. Lengthening through the top of the head. We're just going to take this into our elbows now. So your hands to your shoulders. Really nice opening of that chest, and extend your arms fully and just rotate your arms backwards. Really get those shoulder joints moving, and then change direction. We are just going to do a few forwards. And then we're just going to test our coordination. So one arm forwards and one arm backwards. So two opposite circles. And then when you're ready, I would also like you to switch sides, see if you can do it the other way. So the arm that was going backwards is now going forwards. I always find it easier one way myself personally, so this is why it's always good to do both sides. Bring your arms back down to a relaxed position for me, and we are just going to do some gentle heel raises and squats. So raising up and squatting down. Again, the key with this is keeping lengthening through the top of your head, engaging that core, lengthening up through your pelvic floor. Make sure that your knees are going directly over your toes and staying hip distance apart. Don't let them rock in or out as you're doing this movement. Warming up and mobilising the knees and hips here. Okay, now you're just going to do some gentle raises of the heels, just in a nice, continuous, controlled movement. Really articulating through those feet, engaging that core and lengthening up through the pelvic floor. Keep breathing. When you're ready, just bring your hands to your hips for me, and we're just going to continue with this balance in here. So just stretch out your right foot for me, flex from the ankle, point again and bring it back to hip distance, and swap that to the left leg, flex, point and bring it back to hip distance. Keep going with this movement there for me. Nice and controlled, feeling nice and strong, really lengthening up through that supporting leg, really articulating through those feet as you flex and extend. On our flexion, we are now going to carry our leg all the way around to the back round to the front before placing it down. So we're just holding that balance and progressing that a little bit further by moving our leg, but also trying to remain balanced. Again, keep your core engaged here and lengthening up. This is what's really going to help you. So pulling up through that pelvic floor, engaging your core. Keep breathing. You can also find a spot on the wall to help you focus. Keep articulating through those feet as you flex and extend. Really nice controlled movement. And this isn't a movement in the hips. It is just the leg that is rotating all the way around. So your hips should still be nice and stable. They shouldn't be rocking around. Just a controlled movement with the leg. Doing really well. Well done. And this is your last one on your left leg. Fabulous. Okay, when you're ready, if you have a Pilates block, just get that for me, because this is really going to help create some intensity in these next exercises. If you don't, it's not a problem. You can still do it without a Pilates block. But if you do have one, please place it on the floor and place your right foot up onto the block and your left foot just slightly raised. Now you're just going to come to a squat position for me. I'm just going to tap to the side and then curtsy. So you just tap your left foot and then curtsy it behind. You're keeping that leg bent the whole time. So that leg that's on the block never fully straightens. It stays bent, and we are just leaning into that. So as we tap and then we go down further. So keep this going. You'll really feel this burning in your glutes and your legs. Keep that control. I know it can be a little bit wobbly, but thinking about focusing, engaging that core, lifting up and controlling that movement. I know you're really feeling it now, but we are going to hold in our curtsy and we are going to pulse in this position. So keep breathing, keep pulsing, lifting up. You've got this. I know it's screaming at you, but you're doing so well. And give yourself a minute, just rub your glute if you need to. Of course, you know we're going to do this all on the other side. So place your left foot on top of the block and your right just slightly raised on your tiptoe next to it. And then bend both legs to start. Inhale to prepare. Tap your right to the side and then curtsy behind. Again, making sure your left leg is now bent the whole time as you are doing this movement, so it never straightens. Just keep that supporting leg bent. Really try and go a little bit lower into your curtsy and really push yourself through this movement with your breath work. So keep breathing. I know it's not easy, but this is great for our legs and our glutes especially. So let's keep pushing through. Again, making sure that core is engaged and you're pulling up through your pelvic floor. And when you're ready, on this one, we are going to stay down and we are going to pulse. So pulse. Keep it going. Almost there. Breathing. And relax a second there for me. Again, give your bum cheek a little rub if you feel like you need to. I certainly do. That is a killer for me, that one. Okay, I'm just going to come to a side so you can see me. So again, we're going to pop our right foot on the top of the block. The left one is just going to be to the side of it. Very similar stance, so just squat down slightly, hip distance apart, and we're just going to tap backwards and tap in. And we're going to swing our arms up at the same time. So keep going with this movement for me. Again, we are not fully putting our weight on that leg that's moving. The weight is staying in the supporting leg that's on the block. So keeping that bent, again, it never straightens. We are just tapping in and out. Well done. Okay, we're going to switch that straight over now for me. So left leg on top of the block. And we're going to do this with our right leg. So when you're ready in position, squat down, inhale to prepare, engage your core, and tap your right leg back and in. The further you bend, the more you will feel this. My legs are in agony today because I've been doing too much, but it feels great. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Lengthening up through the top of your head, engaging that core. You're almost there. Last one. Whew. Yep, killer. Take a minute there for yourself. And then when you're ready, we are going to come into the next exercise. Okay, so your right foot again is on top of your block. Your left foot is raised and we're just going to squat and lengthen. Squat and lengthen. Again, this can be quite hard and quite challenging to control the legs. Make sure your knees are going directly over the toes and they're going forwards. There can be a tendency to let your knees rock in here, but really control this movement. Keep it going. You're doing so well. I know your legs are screaming at you right now. Hold it there and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Whew. we have really fired up those legs and glutes. Let's keep it going. So the left leg now on top of your block. Again, inhale to prepare, lengthening up through your core, engaging those abdominals, and exhale as you squat. Inhale to come up. Exhale, inhale. Now keep this movement controlled. Make sure your knees are over your toes. You're doing really well. I know your legs are aching, but let's keep it up. Keep pushing. Well done. And ready for pulses. Hold it. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oof. Give your legs a little shake, your glutes a little rub if you need to. Well done. We had a really good pace going there, so let's just take a moment to just slow it down. Just push your block out of your way. Just going to do a nice inhale at the top of our mat, and we're just going to roll down to our forward fold. Keeping your hips high, relax your knees. You can hold onto your elbows and have a little swing at the bottom if you need to. This can feel really nice, stretching out those hamstrings. And recover up one vertebrae at a time for me. And again, one more inhale, chin to chest, rolling over the top half of your body, all the way down vertebrae by vertebrae, holding your elbows at the end, or just relax them on the mat, whichever is the most comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, just come to a nice all fours position. Again, we're going to use our block here, but if you don't have one, it's absolutely fine. You can still join in with this movement. So we're just going to place our right knee on top of the block, slide your left leg back, and we're just going to lift the leg and lower. So just some nice controlled movements. Just gently lifting and lowering. Really strong arms, keeping that core engaged. I don't want to see your back arching. Keep it nice and strong. So we're going to try and progress if you feel like you can. So I would like you to lift your right arm off the mat for me. So this is the opposite leg to the one that's lifted. Again, this is a real test of balance here. Just hold it there. Take some deep breaths, making sure you're engaging that core, pulling up through the pelvic floor. It is really difficult balancing on that block. Sometimes it's really good to just hold these difficult positions. It can really help you find the muscles to progress. When you're ready for me, if you just want to switch over, we're just going to do this now on the other side. So you're going to put your left knee on top of the block, your hands directly below your shoulders. Make sure you are comfortable in your all fours position before we begin. So feel free to adjust as you need to. And your right leg is now going to be back along the mat. And we're just going to lift and lower. Again, making sure your tabletop position is strong, your core is engaged, you are pulling up through your pelvic floor, and you are controlling that leg up and down. Just keep going with this movement for me. There's no rush, in your own time. As I said, just nice and controlled, looking really strong. No arching of the back. When you're ready, take your left arm off in front of you and hold. Again, a nice strong line, strong core, and keep breathing. I found this a lot harder on this side. And relax there for me. Just come back into a nice seated shell stretch and just give yourself a minute. Take some deep breaths. Allow your arms to just relax along the mat in front of you. And when you're ready, if you just come to a prone lying position, so just laying on your front for me, we are just going to have our legs slightly larger than hip distance apart. And again, just grab your Pilates block, or if you don't have that, just feel free to grab an object like a tin of beans out of the cupboard. So we're just going to do some back extensions. So just hold this out in front of you, and we're just going to pass it round from the back to the front, using your back muscles to keep you lifted, keeping your legs straight along the mat You should feel your hip bones grounded into the mat. Keep breathing as you're doing this. We're going to relax for a moment. Catch your breath. Inhale as you lift and exhale as you pass. Make sure you're still engaging that core. Again, this is a slow, controlled movement, so do this in your own time. And relax down there for me. And just take a couple of deep breaths here. We're going to see if we can progress this. If you feel comfortable, we are going to try and lift our legs off as well as our upper body, using the strength of our back muscles. So inhale to prepare, lift and hold. Keep breathing, engaging that core as you're there, and relax down. And we're going to do this again for me. So inhale to prepare, exhale and breathe, engage your core, and relax down. One more time for me. Lifting, hold, and relax. Well done. Pull back into a shell stretch there for me. We did a lot of work on our back there, but you did really, really well. Okay, and when you feel ready, if you just leave your block to one side, we're just going to work on a little bit more of the upper body strength and core. So if you just come to a plank position, nice and strong, your hands under your shoulders into a nice lengthened line, nice and strong, hips low, your core engaged, and you're going to tap your right knee to your right elbow and your left knee to your left elbow. Keep it going. Keep that core engaged here. Keep breathing and keep your bum down. No arch in your back. A nice, strong, straight line. Last one. And relax. Pull back into that shell stretch again for me. Keep your arms nice and stretched across the mat. And just take a minute. When you feel ready, if you just come back to that plank position again for me, we are going to do another 10. So let's go. 10, 9, 8, keep strong, 7, 6, pulling up through that core, 5, keep breathing, 4, 3, 2, this is your last one, and 1. Relax and pull back into your shell stretch. Take some nice deep breaths. And when you feel ready, just come to a side lying position for me. You're just going to bend your legs in front of you at a 90-degree angle and just keep propped up on your forearm. You're just going to inhale to prepare, engage in your core and just lifting that top leg up and down, just parallel to the bottom leg. It is just hinging from the hip, so the rest of the body is nice and still. Just keep going with that movement for me. It doesn't need to be too big, just a small controlled movement. Well done. Okay, we are now going to draw some small circles with our knees. So imagine you have a pencil attached to your knee and it is just some small circles. So your legs should remain parallel to the bottom leg. It is just small circles. It is just the hip that is moving. And when you've done 10 circles one way, take it the other direction for me. So 10 little circles the other way. Again, keeping that foot lifted and in line with the knee. Okay, so make this your last one. And then we're just going to lift the leg up and down very gently, just pulses. It is not joining the bottom leg, it is staying lifted and we're just pulsing upwards. Oof, this is a killer. Keep it going, you're almost there. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Give your glute a little rub there if you feel like you need it. And when you're ready, just switch sides for me. So you are now on your left side, propped up on your forearm. Again, same position. So legs at a 90-degree angle, pulling up through your pelvic floor, engaging that core. Inhale to prepare, top leg would lift up and down. And keep going with this movement for me, nice and controlled, nice and slow. Really feel it in those muscles, your glutes working, your core engaged, and keep breathing. And ready to draw those small circles with the knee. Your glute is probably screaming at you, but keep it going. Remember to keep your foot in line with your knee, nice and parallel. No dropping the foot or the knee. And when you've done 10 one way, make sure you do 10 the other way also. Nice and strong. Keep breathing. You are almost there, ready for pulses. I know it's already killing you, but you've got this. So let's pulse upwards. Keep it going. Keep breathing through it. Almost there. Let's count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Really well done. Give your glute a little rub if you need to. That really is a killer, but it is so good for your glutes. Really amazing work. Well done. We're going to stretch out those glutes now. So if you just come to a seated position, cross your right leg over your left thigh, lift up with your left arm and just twist to the back of the room. You should feel a nice stretch up your right glute. Just take a few deep breaths there. Just really enjoy the feeling of this stretch. It's great to build up a workout of our muscles, but we must make sure we stretch them out after. And when you're ready, swap over for me. So your left leg comes over the top of your right thigh, stretching up with your right arm and twisting to the back of the room. Again, taking a few deep breaths in this position for me. Okay, and just come to a seated position. Put the soles of your feet together, knees bent out to the sides, in the frog's legs position. And just fold over for me. So just bring your chest towards your feet. Allow your arms to relax out in front of you. Your body to be heavy. And just take some deep breaths here. You can put your head to your feet, hold onto your ankles and just give your legs a gentle little push down with your elbows. This will just stretch out your hips a little bit further and it feels really nice. And come up for me and then just extend your right leg out along the mat, reaching up with your left arm and bending over sideways over the top of that right leg, keeping it nice and lengthened. Keep your chest open. You can look towards the ceiling if you think that this will help. And take some nice deep breaths there. And when you're ready, just come out of your side bend and do a nice forward fold over that right leg. Just a nice hamstring stretch. Okay, swap legs for me. So your left leg out to the side, lifting up with your right arm and bending over to a nice stretch down the side of the body and for the hamstrings. Keeping that chest open and then twist to your forward fold over the top of the left leg. Some nice deep breaths again. Then come out of this position when you're ready and just sit in a nice seated position in the center of your mat. Just going to open your chest, just clasp your hands together behind you, lifting tall, head to the ceiling, just take some nice deep breaths. Really open up that chest. Take your time here, relaxing, you can close your eyes. And then when you feel ready, just bring your hands to your knees and just do some gentle shoulder rolls backwards. Again, this is always great to do at home if you're at the dinner table or if you're sat in traffic. Just helps with your posture. And then just stretch out your neck. So to the left side and to the right side. can use your hand on top of your head to just give a gentle assist there at stretching out that neck. One last really big inhale to finish for me, and bring your hands down to your heart center. Thank you so much. Well done today. You absolutely smashed it. Make sure you subscribe to Contour with Callie. Hopefully you enjoyed the workouts. If you did, please leave me a comment. Don't forget to like and share with your friends, and I will see you soon.